Quietly waiting for something to go wrong. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wilder, a little wilder. With Toronto Sports, she gets a little wilder. With Toronto Sports Insider. The Leafs, the Jays, the Raptors too, the Argonauts, Toronto FC. Multiple streams on TSI. That's why I'm the TSI guy. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wilder. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She just gets a little wild. With Toronto Sports Insider. Yeah. Check it came out flying, made the Canadians bend, but McDavid kept the engine hot, feeding plays in the end. Suzuki lit the lamp, Horvath hammered one home, and young Celebrini's touch made the whole rink roar like Rome. But the game needed magic, tied and begging for fate. The Marner struck in overtime, just a minute 28. Byington shut the door, held the moment in his crease, and Canada skated forward with a heart and wild release. Every shift built the fire, every save fed the spark. You could feel something rising in the red and white dark. The comeback and hate is rise up. Gate through the doubt, we're never giving up. From the first hard loss to the last minute fight, Canada's coming, burning bright. The comeback and hate is rise up. Hear the anthem echo as we get bold. This is our moment, this is our goal. The comeback and hate is rise up. Okay guys, let's win this for Sid. Canada fell behind early, down by 2 in the fight, but they kept their heart steady, skating hard, taking flight. Reinhardt sparked the fire, Theodore tied it true, and the red and white were rising like they always seem to do. Then McKinnon took the moment with the clock bleeding dry, a power play dagger that lit up the sky. Byington stood tall, held the dream in his glove, and Canada skated onward to the goal they're dreaming of. We've carried gold before, but nothing's ever guaranteed. It's sweat and grit and sacrifice that makes a champion lead. So raise your flags and voices, let the world hear our shout. This is Team Canada, and we're not tapping out. The comeback and hate is rise up. 2 games of heart and we're turning it up. From the 3-2 grind to the last shift shove. This team is playing the hockey we love. The comeback.
What's up, soccer fans? Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. The semifinals of the 2026 World Cup are live right now. France and Spain get us started this afternoon. This could be a final. 2 of the heavy favorites coming into this tournament live from Dallas, Texas. Jerry's World is closed today because it's a hot one here in the Chicagoland area, and I'm sure it is down in Dallas. We've got the best co-host in the business right here, SOP True, hanging out with us. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm all good. I've been looking forward to this game since it was France-Spain. I mean, 2 of the favourites, and I'm looking to see who we play in the final when we beat Argentina tomorrow. So looking forward to it.
Oh, there you go. He's getting excited and ready for it already with a call on that one. Man, we've got that game coming up tomorrow, and that one's going to be a lot of fun. England and Argentina. Is the fix in? Will Messi get the hand of God treatment from the referees against England, or will England be too much for Argentina? We'll find out tomorrow. Today, it's about France. It's about Spain. It's about Kylian Mbappe. It's about Lamine Yamal. It's about Rodri. It's about Ousmane Dembele. It's about all of these superstars that are on the pitch at once. True, you were talking about the lineups, and I mean, it's just insane. I mean, you go down this 11, and it is superstar after superstar after superstar. Give us a brief rundown of the lineups and some of the surprising omissions.
I mean, I think the lineups, they're both pretty standard. I mean, I think the thing I'd point at most is everyone expected Due to start over Barcola. I'm not saying Barcola is a bad player, far from it. He's an unreal winger, but obviously Due is another level, is incredible. So I definitely expected him to start. But saying that, when he has come off a bench, he's incredible. He's just a joy to watch on the ball. Obviously, France are the slight favourites because of the attacking power they have. Mbappe, Elise, Barcola, and of course, Doué coming from the bench today. I think we'll definitely see him. Their attacking power is just unreal. But if Spain want to win this game, I think you have to have control of possession. They're so good at doing that. We've seen in their previous games, and they're so good defensively. But can they stand up to the test of this France attack? Who knows? I guess we'll wait and see. But I think the key for Spain as well is possession. Is Yamal has to show up. He's not had the best World Cup campaign so far. Today is to rewrite it all, and if he can bag a goal or two to carry Spain into the final, that would be absolutely massive. And it's the only way I can see Spain winning, with Yamal showing up today.
Yeah, he has to show up today. I mean, you look at the lineup: Unai Simon in goal, Marc Cucurella, Laporte, Kubarsi, and Porro at the back. Rodri, Fabian Ruiz, Dani Olmo, and Baena are your midfielders. Oyarzabal and Lamine Yamal up top. Baena is actually the left winger, so I thought he was going to be in the midfield, but he's actually up in front. What a lineup it is for Spain and France. I mean, my goodness. Kylian Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele, and Bradley Barcola. This squad is insane. That midfield. And speaking, we actually I just finished about a few minutes ago, right before the live. I finished the showdown cards for this game on EAFC 26. I've got those videos ready to go. I've got to get them downloaded. I will. But man, big implications on the video game today as well. With cards in the balance, a 99 face stat is going for the winner. And of course, we have the Rodri card on the SOP account. Great to see everybody here in the chat. Ian, Leslie, Brexton, Maxie, MT Belly sent the Unk alert with 440 jewels. Let's go, Belly. Thank you so much for the support. And there's Button Gluttons. Let's go, Mbappe. Brexton says, let's go, Spain. Welcome in, everybody, here into the chat. We love that you're here. Please take a second to hit that like button and share this link out to your friends. That's how we get more soccer fans here in the chat, as we are just about to get started. Right now, players are out there waiting for the whistle. The countdown is on the scoreboard, that huge scoreboard out there in Texas. And we are underway. Rodri with the ball for Spain in the white jerseys, going from right to left. If you were watching on TV, if you were not fortunate enough to be watching on TV today and you were only hanging out with us here, that's why we're here, and that's why I tell you, so that you can picture it in your head from our calls. All right, we've got France in the blue kits, moving from left to right, and Unai Simon, the goalie for Spain, playing it out wide to Cucurella, and the ball into the middle. Spain trying to get things started already, just trying to feel out this French defense and press. It's going to be interesting to see how this game unfolds. Will there be an early goal? Will this be a stalemate? Will it just sit there and be 0-0 in the 75th minute, or will we have some action? I think we're going to see some goals today. I actually put a bet on this one. I put over 1.5 goals. I have France to go through. Let us know your predictions in the chat. True, what do you think the score is going to be? I'm going to go with a score of 2-0 France. What do you think?
I think this is genuinely one of the hardest games to call of the World Cup. I mean, Spain have been so good defensively, but like I said, they've not played someone like France. This attack is unreal, and I expect goals from them. But saying that, I do expect Yamal to score at least one. He has to show up. He's not had the best campaign. I think he's had a total of 1 GA so far. So I'll go, even though I said Spain will win the World Cup, now England are in the semi-final, that's out the window, because we're going to win it. It's coming home. So I'll go France. France win 2-1.
Okay. All right. There you go. Well, Spain with the ball in their own half. Rodri, wearing number 16 and the captain's armband, plays it back to Simone in goal. Does a nice little step around Mbappe and then sends it out to the right side, but horrible distribution as it goes right to the blue shirts of France. Magnan, the goalie, comes out to play the ball and sends it up to his defender, Koundé. I believe that's Koundé, number 17. And then Upamecano. I got to get these lineups up, man. I don't even have the lineups up, and I'm already putting my predictions out here. 2-0 Spain, or 2-0 France. That's what I said, 2-0 France. All right, here comes a run down the middle. Mbappe gets closed down by Dani Olmo. He plays it back to Laporte, and Spain getting things set up again. Cucurella inside to Rodri. Rodri getting pressed by Olise. Olise now gets around him and passes it to Olmo. Olmo back into the middle. Here's a pass from Ruiz. A head broken up there by Dembele. But Spain get it back. Switch over to the right side, and here's Lamine Yamal in his first touch. Cuts in from the right flank. Now into the middle. Passes it back to Ruiz. Ruiz returns it. Yamal looks for a foul. No call. Good tackle there by France. And now they start out down the left side. Mbappe works it into Spain territory. Now passes back to the left back. And France resets. Tuchemani passes back to the center back. And almost a turnover there. Spain almost got Baena almost cut it off. But now the pass back into the middle for Olise, and it is intercepted by Lamine Yamal. He takes off down the right side for Spain, now cuts into the middle, waiting for help. Passes out left to Baena. Baena into the middle for Rodri, and Rodri sets up the team. Starts pointing the directions on where he wants his guys to go. Passes it over to Dani Olmo. Olmo hits it out right now. Yamal back on it. Passes back into the midfield, and they'll reset. France in the 8th World Cup semifinal in their history. They have advanced to the final half of those times. 4 times. Spain in their 2nd FIFA World Cup semifinal. Their first since 2010, which they lifted the cup in South Africa, if you remember that game with the win over the Netherlands. How old were you, True, in the 2010 final? Man, you were a little guy.
Oh, I would have been 6.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep.
That's the first World Cup I watched and remembered.
Okay. That makes sense. Yep. Yep. Mine was 94. I was 6 during, I was 9 in 94, but I was a little guy. That was the first World Cup I remember, but and watched every damn one since. Cucurella with the ball. Passes back. Spain slowing things down. Directing some runs, but then the pass by Baena is intercepted, and Dembele sends it ahead to Mbappe. Mbappe, beautiful little pass there. I believe it's Digne. Digne sends it ahead looking for Barcola, and he's going to get there right in front of the end line. Sends the cross in, and there's our first corner of the game as it's sent out of play by Cabarsi. 6 minutes in, we have our first corner. We need at least 8 corners today. 8 corners. That's what we want to at least see. Whew. What do you think of the start here? Good start from both teams, I think.
Good start from both teams. I think I can see what's going on. Spain want to, as they do, control the game, control the pace of the game. Very slow, but insane build-up play. France, their counter-attack's lethal, and it can easily catch Spain out if they're not careful.
Yep, they can. Here's Rabiot, who was that EAFC Showdown player. I got to download that video. Got to get my drive up. I uploaded him the drive. Finished off Yohan Garcia, the goalie that you can customize with all the cool play styles and even some offensive or defensive play styles. Have you used intercept on a goalie yet, True?
No, I've actually not.
It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. All right, here's France with the ball. Magnan plays it over to Upamecano. Upamecano gets some pressure on him immediately, plays it right back to Magnan, the keeper. Magnan boots it up the left side, and it's headed back by Spain and kicked all the way back down. Magnan goes over to the corner to get it. and walks it back into his box. No one in a hurry here so far. Both teams feeling each other out. This is the 39th all-time meeting between the two squads. Spain leads with 18 wins to France's 13 wins with 7 draws in the middle. Here comes a nice build-up play. And Dembele looking for Elise down the right side, but it's broken up there by Spain. Ruiz passes back now to Baena. Baena in the middle to Rodri. Rodri passes it now back to the center back, Cabarsi. He makes a little bit of a run forward, sees a run on the right, sees Yamal cutting into the middle, passes to Yamal, and he's pushed off the ball by Adrien Rabiot. Where is it? Download. There it is. Download, download, download. All right, here comes Spain again. Dani Olmo plays it out right for Lamine Yamal. He gets to the corner of the box, returns it back to Olmo, and a good tackle there by, oh, wow, good tackle by Rabiot, but the ref says it was a foul, and Spain is going to have a free kick in a very, very dangerous area.
Yeah, it's right at the edge of the box. Yeah,
Right.
that's nasty.
Oh,
That
yeah,
is.
he
He stepped on him.
stepped right on his foot. Man. Yep, that can't feel good. Look at all the cameras lined up there on the sideline. Just the whole sideline, just nothing but cameras all stuck together. So France setting up the wall. Rabiot into the book with a yellow
I have a
card.
feeling this could go VAR.
I don't know about that. Well, we'll see. Might. And as you can see here on the screen, there's our Rabiot EAFC card that we finished off. So if France gets the win today, that card turns into a 95 or a 96. And all the face stats, 91, 92, 90. I mean, that's good. That's good. All right, setting up the wall.
Should be.
What's that?
Should be lengthy as well.
Yeah, always got to be lengthy. Man, every damn Evo I look at, I'm like, oh, it's going to be an amazing Evo. And then I pull up the player details, controlled. Awful. That's why Pfeiffer's still a 93, bro. We need to find a new chain for P9.
Yeah, it's getting a strength up and keeping her agility low is the difficult part.
Right. All right, Spain finally gets the spray down on where the ball is going to be. And the wall is pushed back to where it needs to be. So there you go. The ref is about to blow the whistle. He points a couple other places. Now he blows it. Here's the shot right off the middle of the wall, and it falls out to the right side for Yamal. He pushes right by the defender, lofts a ball to the back post, doesn't find Rodri. Upamecano gets ahead to it. Here's another chance as Fabian Ruiz tries to send the cross back into the box, and it's blocked out of play for another throw-in. All right, I got to make sure these chat bot things are working good. Where is this? Properties. That's why. No, that's the right one. Okay. All right. Can't get the chat to work. Steve A in the house. What's up, Steve A? How you doing, brother? What the heck? There we go. All right, now we've got the TSI chat working on here. There it is. There's Heidi in the house. How you doing, Heidi? What's up, Mike and True? Good to see you, Heidi. There's Steve A trying to keep cool. Man, I bet it's a hot one out here. It is really, really hot today. Here's a long pass ahead, looking for the run of Koundé, but he cannot catch up to it. Laporte shields it out of play. We've got a goal kick coming up for Unai Simon and Spain. Excuse my pronunciation is going to be even worse than it normally is today, because I had a sinus procedure done on Friday, and I am still recovering. So if I start to sneeze and go crazy here, I might just have to disappear for a few minutes. But man, oh man. All right, here we go. France blasts the ball back to Maignan. He sends it right back up here to Olise. Olise plays it back. Dangerous play. Almost cut off there by Dani Olmo. But it makes its way back to the French defender. Pass out to the right side for Olise. Michael Olise playing for Bayern Munich. Oh, man, Steve A. shaved off your beard. Whoa, bro. Whoa. Look out. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I very rarely shave my beard off. I think it's happened like twice in the last 10 years. Here comes France. Mbappe. 10 yards from the top of the box. Sends the ball over the right side for Dembele. But that ball was way off. And Mbappe and Dembele just communicate with each other like, my bad, bro. We got the next one. Let's go. Let's go. All right, now we got that thing back up there at least. Steve A, excited for Leaf season? Oh my God, I can't wait, man. I am so excited for hockey season oh, Lord. All right, here comes Dani Olmo. Pushes it back to his fullbacks, and Spain will reset. Here's a pass ahead to Rodri. Too far for him, and he kicks it back to Laporte. Laporte out to Cucurella. Cucurella plays it back now to Laporte, and they will start over. Rodri drops into that third center back position there and starts to play some catch with Laporte and Cucurella. Here's a pass ahead now to Baena. Alex Baena on the left side, passes back to Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz into Rodri. He tries to go around Olise and gets the pass over, and there is another foul on France. This foul on Michael Olise. Free kick from about 35 yards out. Good opportunity for Spain to put a ball into the box. Oof. Yeah, that was a nasty one there. Bane Man in the house. North America, interested in soccer. That's interesting. Isn't it, Bane?
I think France are getting a bit frustrated.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Spain, I feel something coming here for Spain. They've held the majority of the possession. Like you said, France is getting frustrated. And, man, I mean, Spain's just kicking the ball around, holding the possession, and just doing whatever the hell they want. Here's a ball out to Baena on the right side. Cross into the middle, blocked by France. And now sent ahead. Here's Dembele. Dembele sends Mbappe out, and he's got the keeper out of position. Mbappe goes around the defender, still has the ball with 3 Spain players on him, passes back to Dembele. Dembele looks for Olise. Here's Barcola. Beautiful little pass to Olise. His shot is blocked by Spain, and it goes out of play for a corner. And a moment of brilliance from France, as we just talked about it. True, we were just saying.
That's what Spain need to be careful about. I mean, he holds so much of a ball, and the players push up. But obviously, France, their attack is just deadly. So on the counter attack, they're lethal.
Yep, they are. They are. Some of the best in the world doing their thing right there. Baneman says, at least you're commenting. Other channels talk too much small talk. I agree. Soccer's a totally different beast, man. Totally different beast. And it's tough when you don't really know what you're talking about with soccer. Here's Upamecano, plays the ball out to the right side for Koundé. Koundé stops, cuts back, passes to Dembele. He goes into the middle. Now here's Olise. Olise back to Upamecano, and France now starting to pull a little bit of that lovely possession that we were just talking about for Spain. Here's Dembele, cuts at the top corner of the box, now heads back to the sideline. Sends a long switch over to Barcola. He brings it down, pushes it out to the left, now sends back to Digne. Digne holds, Now sends it back to Tuchemani. Tuchemani sends the ball into the box. Rodri heads it clear from the PK spot, and it'll go out for a throw-in near the halfway point for France. Didier Deschamps, the head coach for France, looking on. A little bit of deer in the headlights look for him right now. It looks like France starting to turn it around. All right, we got to get this. We got to get this chat bot working in here. Where is it? There, come on now. A little behind today. At an early morning at the office, and then it was just all this breathing and dying, and it's awful. All right, we've got that there, and now soccer knowledge. There you go. It's easier to score with the left foot. Yeah, because they're not expecting it, right? There you go. Risha in the house. I'm rooting for France. Well, welcome in, Risha. We're glad you're here. Cheering on France. Spain probably took the first 5 to 10 minutes, and now it's starting to turn into France's favor here. Great to see you. Heidi, what's up, Mike? And True Brexton in the house as well. Let's go. Abby, guys, anyone know where to watch? Does anybody know where to watch? I do not. I do not know where to watch because I don't know where you're at, Abby. I don't know where you're at, buddy. All right. Steve A. shaving off his beard. Getting ready for hockey season, Steve A. Getting ready for hockey season. He'll be back by Christmas time. You know it. All right. Here's France with possession. Koundé tries to send Olise forward, but it's blocked and out for another throw. Koundé hustles over to take it, sends it back to Upamecano. Upamecano switching. Now out to the left side for Digne. Oh, man, this thing's got to get fixed, too. Perfect. All right, Spain with the ball at the back. 20th minute. 0-0 from Dallas, Texas. Semifinal number 1. Who will book the first spot in the final? Judge Dredd in the house. SPS Live. Use VPN. Aussie. There you go. So in Australia, perfect. You in Canada. So it's funny. I'm actually not in Canada. And we've got... Oh no, what is happening here? Digne. Penalty coming up here. Lamine Yamal working his magic.
Oh, wow.
Wow. We'll get back to that comment in a minute. Digne heads it down. Lamine Yamal runs by. Oh, that's no. That's a penalty?
I don't think that's a... I don't know.
I mean,
technically he's kicked him.
He kicked him. Yeah, he did. It technically did kick him.
That's just stupid from Digne. He's completely missed the ball by like a mile.
Yeah. Well, like you said, France has been frustrated, man. They've been a little off their game. I mean, like I said, Didier Deschamps was over there with the deer in the headlights look because they're just not right. But man, the fans in the chat seem to think that France is going to get this win, but I don't know. Here comes Oyarzabal stepping up to the spot. He's got the ball in his hand, just waiting for the ref to give him the VAR check. And Eric Magnan and the ref clearing the box, sends Magnan back to his line. So it seems like there is going to be a penalty here. It sounds like VAR checked it, and they are going with the penalty. Table in the house. I love this stream, y'all. Thank you, Table. Appreciate that. We're glad you're here. All right, so all the France players are talking to the ref, and the ref is having none of it. Danny Olmo standing in front of the spot to kind of shade Oyarzabal and where he's looking at the goal. And now Magnan standing in the middle of his 6-yard box. And here we go. Ref lines everybody out of the box. And here we go. Oyarzabal stepping up to the spot. Magnan, hands to the sky, trying to get big like we tell Tom. I gotta pull these videos up of Tom's, all his save penalties from last week. Oh my goodness, this weekend was crazy. Here comes Oyarzabal. He shoots. He scores into the left corner, and it is 1-0 for Spain in the 23rd minute. A penalty, a controversial one at that. I will say that. John K in the house. Spain goal. Yay. What's up, John K? Skylight Rusty. Let's go, France. Miss Tome. Come on, France. Love the stream. Thank you, Miss Tome. We love having you here, and we love having Era here as well. Era Moon rooting for Spain. Jumping for joy right now with that penalty goal. Up 1-0. Let's go. Fabe the Precious. I am from South Africa. We got South Africa in the house today. Love it. Love it. Spain's last semifinal appearance happened to be in South Africa in 2010. And they've got a 1-0 lead over France 23 minutes in from a very, very controversial penalty call. True, talk to me about that penalty. What do you think?
I think it's a penalty. I mean, he's blatantly kicked Yamal, like very, very high on his leg. It's more like close to his thigh. But I think the controversial part is just how's Digne managed to do that.
Right. It's mind-blowing. I mean, Yamal's quick. He shows up quick, but the fact that he was so thrown off of where he hit the ball up to go kick it, but hey, they're just a bit off today so far. Koundé trying to get France back into it, playing it ahead. It is cleared by Spain. Fabian Ruiz knocks it off of Tuchemani, and we will have our first hydration break of the afternoon. There it is. Serena says someone from France saying hi. That's awesome. I'm actually going to play the Where promo right now. So everybody, do us a favor. Let us know where you're watching from in the chat. And I'm going to put a link out in the chat that's going to take you to our live viewer map on TorontoSportsInsider.com. And you can see where everyone else in the world is watching from, like your local Blondie, who is trying to start a chain for Spain and spamming it up like crazy. Don't spam, but have fun. Let's have some fun here this afternoon and let us know where you're watching from. Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Thanks for hanging out with us this afternoon or this evening or this morning, wherever it is all over the world that you're watching from. Right now, let us know in the chat. As well, click that link, our live viewers tab on our website. We'll get that map up during halftime, during the end of the game, and we'll show everybody where everybody's watching from. So make sure to click that link, show everyone where you're watching from, and see where everybody's watching from. And let's get back to the soccer. Do we have any viewers from France? Do we have any viewers from Spain? Let us know. Hopefully that map's going to go crazy. We'll see you back in the chat. Good luck to your team. All right, we are back. Thank you for letting us know. And look at this. We've got from Japan in the house. Oh, yeah, Japan is here. I hope you click that link so we can see you popping up in Japan. There is somebody just popped up in like Indonesia over there. I got to slide this over since we're still in break here and head over to the map page. Let's go. Boom. There it is. 9, 10. Just like that. They're flying in, but they all show up unknown location for some reason. Although somebody just came in from, look like Jakarta. Indonesia just popped in. So thank you, Indonesia. Your local Blondie. Oh my God. Calm down. Dude, you spam? You need to just chill. Okay? Click the map. Let's see where you're watching from, Blondie. Local Blondie. Where's the local Blondie at? Where in the world? Indonesia? Is that you? I don't know. There you go. As you can see, all over Europe and Africa, the United States, Canada, and Mexico, South America. We've got Australia in the house. Not today, but see, this is just today. I got to change the settings to back because to like the last year where they got where'd all my dots go? All my dots just left. There's something wrong with my map. I got to figure this out. All my dots are gone. Nobody is visiting. Well, glad to have you here. Bane Man, I totally get it. I totally get it. I don't blame you at all. I don't blame you at all. I am that guy too, usually, but this is my channel and it's my map, so. Do we even care about the match here? Says Anis. Yes, we do. We do. We're just excited to see where everybody was watching from during the hydration break. And let me tell you, nothing of import has happened since the hydration break came back on, but we're back on over here. And Spain with the throw-in the 28th minute, holding a 1-0 lead over France. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that they got that penalty there. Digne, just unexplainable from Digne. The way he popped that ball up and was looking and swinging at it, and Lamine Yamal right there next to him, unbelievable. Mbappe took a tackle. He's down. Cabarsi got him. France looking for the foul. Mbappe looking for the foul, but he didn't get it. Turns out it's going to be a throw though for France. They get the ball into Olise on the left. Olise sends it back now, all the way back to the center back, Saliba, who all of a sudden sits down on the pitch, runs back to get the ball, and sits down. That's a non-contact injury right there.
That's very worrying for France.
Very, very worrying for France.
I mean,
So
the best
Saliba,
centre back on the pitch gone
Yeah.
down in the 28th minute.
Yep, he's done. He's not continuing. I don't think. I think we're going to see a sub here as they show the replay of Lamine Yamal jumping to get that ball, and Digne just swinging like he's going to blast it up the pitch, and hits Lamine Yamal instead. Now Saliba down with an injury, most likely going to be replaced. He hasn't been replaced yet because he hasn't been able to get up. No, he's up now and slowly walking off the pitch. 25-year-old center back, probably one of the best, if not the best, center back in the game. And he's walking off the pitch now. The France fans with their hands over their face, they can't even believe it. They're like, what just happened? What is going on? So Saliba is out. He will be replaced by number 26, Lacroix. How do you say that guy's name there, True?
I think it's Lacroix.
I think it's Lacroix.
But this is not good news. Not good news for France. Or I mean, Spain, they've had an unreal 29 minutes. They've got a penalty to go 1-0 up, and Saliba's off the pitch now.
Oh, wild. Absolutely wild. Well, we're back underway. France kicks the ball over to Koundé. He almost misplays it out and then passes back to Upamecano, and it's deflected out by Spain. Koundé walks over to the touchline, picks the ball up, and gets ready to get us back started again. Directing his team, finally gets the throw in. A nice little set play there for Olise. He, with a high boot, catches, looks like the chest or the face of Cucurella, and he goes and gives a push to the French player, earning himself a yellow card. Wow. Cucurella has been booked for Spain. 31st minute, and man, I cannot believe what we're witnessing here. Here comes the free kick. Dembele stands over it. Dembele sends a long ball into the box, but it's way too far in front of everybody. Goes right to Unai Simon, and he gloves it down with no issue at all. Man, oh man, this is wild. All right, Spain bringing the ball up the pitch, gets to the halfway point. Cabarsi Tries to send it forward, and it's deflected out. Throw in coming here for Spain. Far sideline, right at the halfway mark. Rodri moving around, looking to get the ball. Now it goes to Ruiz. Ruiz plays it back to his defender, and Kubarsi's under pressure by Mbappe. Sends it back to his keeper, who just boots it. Lacroix just into the game, heads it down, but it goes right to the boots of the Spanish players. Dani Olmo. Olmo plays it out wide to Baena. Baena on the left side, cuts back into the middle. Sends the ball into Rodri. Rodri looking ahead, has some space. Now goes wide to the right. Return pass for Rodri. Rodri sends it into the middle for Baena, who's cutting in from his left wing position. Rabiot steps into him, gets the block, and takes the ball away. Tries to get a pass ahead, and it goes right back to Spain. Cucurella now in possession for Spain again. Cucurella plays it back to Laporte. Laporte now out wide to the right. Here is Dani Olmo. He's cutting in, plays the ball ahead for Cucurella. His cross blocked by France. Dani Olmo and Spain just quicker to the ball than France so far this afternoon. And French fans really better start hoping that their team wakes up. Cucurella plays it back to Rodri. Rodri sends it back now to Laporte. Laporte into the middle, Fabian Ruiz. Left foot dribbler plays it now to Dani Olmo. Takes a shot from way outside, and they skies it. The field goal is no good. Wide right. I mean, since we're at a football stadium, right? American football stadium, we might as well give a few of these little football innuendos. France in possession. And just like that, Spain gets it right back. Oyarzabal plays it back to Laporte. Goes back to the keeper, Simon. Simon blasts it up the pitch. And this might fall. Oh my God, what a chance. As it almost falls there for Spain, but he was offside, so it wouldn't have counted. But Baena making the run and almost got the shot off. It got past the keeper. All right, True, what do you think? What's going on here? 34 minutes in. Do we see France getting an equalizer here before the half? What's going on here?
I mean, this did feel like an end-to-end game to begin with, but I mean, I think it's got a lot worse for France since Spain took that penalty and scored and went 1-0 up. I mean, it's been all Spain possession-wise. The press looks better. France's press looks to be doing nothing when Spain have the ball. I mean, France need to make use of their attack and get some shots on target. They've not had a single shot on target in 34 minutes.
That's wild. That's wild. Yeah, 35 minutes in and zero on the shot from France. That's unheard of. That is absolutely unheard of. Here is France trying to get something going. Lacroix plays it out to Digne. Digne back to Lacroix. And France just slowing things down, trying to get it going. Still in possession, Lacroix at the back. Swings it out to Upamecano. Upamecano getting some pressure. Now sends it ahead to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni finds Dembele. Dembele sends a pass down the left side for Barcola. He's got it. Cuts in. Gets to the top of the box, fakes the shot, now takes one that goes high over the goal and was not very dangerous looking at all. But at least there is a shot towards the target for France. That's at least a start. That's a start. That was nowhere near goal. I mean, Barcola.
I think they're just struggling with how good the Spain midfield is and how compact it is.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be because they are definitely struggling. Shots are off. They're slower to the ball. I think that's the biggest thing that I'm noticing is just that. I mean, you saw it with the penalty, right? Lamine Yamal came out of nowhere. these Spain players, they're going after it. They're going for the ball. They've got that intensity that the French team just doesn't have. Here's a long shot by Pedro Porro from outside the box, dipping, almost found its way, but it is high and out of play for a goal kick for France. Dangerous shot there from Pedro Porro, though. Digne with the ball. Total shots, 2 for France, 4 for Spain. Shots on goal, 1 for Spain and 0 for France. Here's a turnover. Maignan gives it away, and a give and go right back into the middle, and a huge goal-saving block by Deo Upamecano. Wow. What a ball into the middle. Maignan giving it away. Baena sends it to Rodri. Rodri to Yamal. Give and go with Dani Olmo. Gives it back to Fabian Ruiz. He puts his left foot on it, and it goes just wide after the deflection by Upamecano. The corner kick coming up here for Spain. Baena standing over it, takes it. The referee calls him back, says do it again. 2 corners so far for France, 1 for Spain. So 3 in 37 minutes. We got to see that picking up. Here is a very high floating ball into the box. Finally bounces down and it's knocked to Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz sends a cross back to the other corner. It's over everybody's head. Baena gets there right by the end line to send it back to Spain. Just like I was talking about, True. Spain are just on it. They're faster. They're quicker. They've got that intensity.
They look so good. So good compared to France.
Yep. For sure. It's interesting. I mean, France has just got to be praying to get to halftime. They just got to get. I mean, Digne again. I mean, dude, Yamal almost broke past Digne being too slow.
He's actually on ropes.
He is. Dude, got to get. The Digne got to get out the game, man. If I'm Deschamps, I'm pulling him out too. Like, we lost Saliba. Screw it. So 1 attempt on target. That does not bode well for my bet that has 3 from each team. Here's a chance now for Spain as Olmo is just surrounded by blue shirts. Rodri runs in and slide tackles the ball away, but goes through Olise in the process. Olise's pissed. Wants a yellow card there, but that's just Rodri soccer right there, man. Hey, he got all ball. That was all ball. Olise's frustrated. He should be thanking the damn ref for giving him the foul call because it wasn't a foul. Here's Digne with the ball for France. Sends the ball up for Mbappe. Seemed to be in an offside position, but the flag did not go up. Now it does. Late after Spain gave their arms up in the air. And then the linesman was out of position. Ooh-wee. Linesman was out of position on that one. Interesting. AZ Flagan says hi. How you doing, AZ? Good to see you, buddy. Bain says primary recommendation to change tactics except throwing in if available. Avid goal scorers is to change formation. They got to change it. They got to switch something up because this game will be a 3-0 Spain win if they don't. Here's a long pass ahead. Finds the feet of Kylian Mbappe, and he is offside as well. Moran Santos, the linesman. This is a refereeing crew from CONCACAF today. And man, just an arm, just hanging his arm offside there. It's close. It's real close. So here comes the restart. Spain trying to push the ball forward. Laporte gets it pushed back by the ref. Says, no, Pat, put it back there. It's way too far ahead, even though it really doesn't matter. Here comes Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal with the possession in his own half. Passes ahead to Rodri. Rodri finds Ruiz. Ruiz plays it back to Laporte, and now they reset. Here's Cucurella. Cucurella back to Laporte. Laporte into the middle for Ruiz. Ruiz sends it right back to Laporte, and Spain is they're just playing with these boys, man. They are bossing France around right now. France gets a slight chance, doesn't matter, it's offside. They got the high line working to perfection. Spain is balling right now. Here's a long pass ahead by Fabian Ruiz. Digne is there to play it back to Maignan. but that was close to finding Lamine Yamal and putting him into a bad spot on Digne, already on a yellow. Magnan plays it out to Digne. He heads it to Barcola. Nice 1-2. Rabiot sends in Mbappe. The goalie, Unai Simon, comes out to play it. What a play by Unai Simon. And holy Mackinac, Kylian Mbappe is just frustrated as all get out. Here's a pass ahead to Mbappe, cleared out by Spain. It's going to be a corner kick for France. And Kylian Mbappe just shaking his head. And that one would have been offside as well, should that have gone a little bit further. What a play. Man, that keeper, where the hell did that keeper come from, True?
I mean, that's an unbelievable read from him coming out. He's timed it perfectly as well.
He did. Here's the corner in. It falls at the top of the box, goes back to Koundé. He sends it into the middle. It's headed up by Rodri. Unai Simon and his defender, Oyarzabal, get mixed up. And now we have a foul. And Oyarzabal and Unai Simon are chatting it up because that one was dangerous because Oyarzabal was trying to head it out and Simon was coming to claim it. Luckily, Rodri was right there to just clear the ball out. Then there was a foul on Upamecano anyway. But, man, this is something. This is something. So we're approaching halftime. True, what can France do to get back into this game?
I mean, the last 5 minutes they've been better than the previous parts of the game.
Yeah.
Getting more on the ball, getting more in the attack. Where I think they're struggling is with the midfield battle. I don't think they can win this midfield battle. Spain's midfield is just too good and the press is too good. So they need to find a way to play through this press.
Yeah, completely agree. They gotta, it's interesting. Deschamps has to, he's got to reel these boys in. I think France is struggling with a little bit of the superstar syndrome right now because Spain is not playing like a bunch of superstars and France is. They're a little bit slow on the ball. They're just a little off. And here's a foul being looked at by VAR, apparently a foul on Ruiz, but no, it's not. There's nothing there. Here comes Spain. Cucurella down the left. He's got space. Sends the ball into the middle. It's behind his intended target, and France will get the ball clear. Rabiot plays it over to Olise. Olise, marked by Cucurella. Rodri comes in from behind and takes the ball away. No, that was Baena. Thought it was Rodri because it was so silky smooth, but it was Alex Baena, the left winger. Baena gets it back to Fabian Ruiz now. Ruiz plays it ahead to Oyarzabal, who goes back to Kubarsi. Kubarsi plays it right back to Oyarzabal, and Spain trying to just pass the ball around and build up that possession. 55% possession for Spain right now. France at 38%, 7% in contest. Spain still with the ball. A foul being called as Fabian is down on the ground, smashing his hand into the grass like he just got shot from the sniper on the top of the stadium. And Rabiot missing the ball, but missing the Spanish player as well. So I don't know why he's acting like he was dying because he never got touched. But here's Spain with possession again. Laporte? Laporte? How you say that guy? Is it Laporte?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. True, you're quiet today, buddy.
I am. I'm baffled. I'm really baffled. I mean, this has been such an interesting game. I've never seen France this poor in a long, long time.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen them this poor, and that's a credit to Spain, I think.
Definitely.
I mean, what unbelievable. I mean, Koundé, France playing the ball around, and Spain just comes in, cuts the ball off. Baina's shielding the ball. Koundé pushes him from behind, and now he's asking for a dive for simulation. I mean, France is out of their head right now, man. Like, every one of those players is rattled.
Yeah, Spain have controlled this game, and like I said,
100%.
and I said this about 20 minutes ago as well, that France look like they're losing ahead, and 20 minutes later, and it's still the same story. They're not really switched on.
Nope, completely agree. 6 minutes of stoppage time coming up. France is 0 wins, 1 draw, and 11 losses when trailing at halftime in a World Cup match. Here's Koundé. Can he change that? Can he get the draw, the equalizing goal? Here's a ball into the middle. Mbappe running onto it, but just misses it. Getting it right before it goes out of play is Barcola. He sends it into the middle. Dembele at the top of the box. He misplays it. Goes back to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni back to Dembele. Immediately pressured there by Yamal. That's going to pass ahead for Rabiot, which I believe was offside. He crosses it back into the middle, and it's headed clear by Cucurella and Spain. But it doesn't matter because he was, in fact, offside, just like I had suspected. Man, oh man, this is wild. I have never seen France like this. I've never seen it. Never seen it.
I'm stunned, really. I'm stunned. It's not even the fact they're 1-0 down, it's how they're playing and how poor they've been, and the fact they're just diving into every single challenge. I mean,
Yep.
Reckless. Completely reckless.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. No, it's crazy. I mean, I'm in shock. I've never seen Mbappe rattled. I've never seen this whole French team just be so far behind the 8 ball. There's a long ball ahead and almost something out of nothing for Spain. Clearance here from France, and Spain has it back. Here's a pass into the middle, headed clear by Laporte, and now Spain settle things down. Here's Fabian Ruiz playing it back to Rodri. Rodri plays it back to Unai Simon and says, slow it down, slow it down.
I mean,
And
look how well Spain did with the press.
Yeah.
There 20 seconds ago. The midfield and how they push up, and just they're so compact, and they win the ball back so quick.
Yeah. Yep, they do. They really do. All right, here's Lacroix with it for France. Plays it out to the left side for Digne. Digne ahead to Barcola. Barcola back to Digne, who sends it right back to Lacroix. We have played 4 minutes of the 6. Extra minutes here in stoppage time. Baena fouls Koundé. He goes down like a ton of bricks, starts screaming, and gets the call and pops right back up. Here's Tchouaméni. Lacroix ahead to Barcola. He sends it in for Dembele, and Rodri is right there to knock it off his feet and get it back to his defender. Porro plays it back now into the middle for Rodri. Rodri sends it back to Cabarsi, and Cabarsi goes all the way back to Simon. Spain. Long goal kick ahead. Headed forward by Koundé, but goes right back to Spain. Laporte, long ball over the top, looking for the run of Oyarzabal, and Upamecano gets there first, plays it back to Maignan. Maignan over to Upamecano. Upamecano finds Koundé here on the right sideline. Koundé looks forward. A nice dummy there by Olise, but it is just too far for Olise and cleared by Laporte. And plays the ball out, and now it will be a throw-in for France. The referee stopping play for a second for some reason. And Koundé throws the ball in back to Upamecano. 30 seconds left in stoppage time here before halftime. France works it in from the left side. Here's Mbappe. Gets past one. Tries to dribble past the second. And Rodri with the tackle. Ball is out to the left side. Digne's cross in is blocked by Rodri and out for a throw in. France better hurry as time is ticking. Time is ticking. True. I just figured it out. I just figured it out, bro.
What did
Your
you figure
computer.
out?
I figured out what your computer is. I know what the problem is. We got to get you running on 60.
On 60?
Yes, we need to get you a new capture card that does 60, because your capture card that's doing 30, that's the issue. You're at 30, so any little drop is noticeable because you're already starting behind the 8 ball. We got to find that's what it is, because I'm looking at the stats here on mine. I'm at 12.6% CPU right now.
Yeah,
Like,
but
that's
even
a
when
high
I
number.
had the 60, when I had the Elgato 60,
Yeah.
I started the same problem.
Was it? No. Okay. All right, well, we've got halftime, ladies and gentlemen. It is halftime, Bane Man. Spot on. Need strong offense and defense. 4-1-2-3 is good and used by many. 3 attacker front. This formation is used by Spain at the moment. France only have 1 attacker front. 4-2-3-1. I'll tell you, that was one heck of a half of football from Spain. But we have reached halftime. It is time for a quick word to go hit that like button, share this thing out, all that good stuff. And then we're going to tell you about True's EAFC 26 boosting services, Discord, all that good stuff. Hang tight here at halftime. We'll be back to start the second half. Can France pull off a comeback, or can they at least just wake up? Let's start there. France, we're counting on you to give us a good game here. We'll see you guys back in a few minutes. What's up, insiders and sons of a pitch Soccer Central viewers? Thanks for hanging out with us this afternoon for the semifinals of the World Cup. Yes, that's right. We have France and Spain this afternoon. England and Argentina tomorrow. There's only 2 games left after these semifinals, one being the 3rd place game, and then, of course, the World Cup final. We're so glad you're here. Please take a second. Now is the time. Hydration breaks, halftime, pre-game, post-game. Hit that like button. Share this link out. Exit out of the chat. Help us get more soccer fans here in the chat to cheer on either France or Spain, or just talk some sports and some soccer, football, whatever you want to call it. Let's go. Should be an amazing game today. And we're so glad you're here and making a difference by hitting that like button and sharing this link out. Now, we got to get back to the soccer. Let us know your predictions in the chat. Who do you think is going to win? How do you think the game is going? Get that chat popping and keep it classy. We'll see you back in there. Good luck to your team. I can't wait for England and Argentina tomorrow. What's up, soccer fans? Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. England against Mexico, round of 16 at the Azteca. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to SOP True for hanging out with us tonight and doing the play-by-play here on Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central and Toronto Sports Insider. Man, he is way, way better at this game than I am, which I'm playing right now, and just need to get one simple thing. This guy's giving the win away. He's giving it away, but instead, all I want is a finesse shot from outside the box to finish the objectives. Do you need help finishing your objectives? Are you looking for the new tactics? Are you looking for some information on SBCs that come out on how to get the best cards? Follow our guy, SOP True, on TikTok, at SOP True. And man, oh man, this is a stinker that this guy's giving the win away. Usually I'm happy about this stuff. But anyways, we got to get back to the soccer. Big shout out. Go to TikTok right now. Check it out. Link is in the description as well. Hit him up on there. DMs. Maybe he'll play your Champs games for you. He'll be playing Champs games on SOP Soccer Central live this weekend, or, well, this weekend coming up because we're already at the end of this weekend as it's Sunday night. Now let's get back to the soccer. Go England. Thanks for being here. And thank you, True, for hanging out with us and doing what you do. The amazingness at EAFC 26 has to offer. Man, oh man, you kill it with these awesome cards and awesome rank 1s every week. Keep it up. We'll see you back in the chat. All right, we're back. There's all the halftime stuff. Thank you for that. Oh my God, I gotta put my hat on my bald ass. God, it sucks getting old, man. Ask Saliba about getting old. He's only 25 and dude's dropping on the pitch. No contact, went down. He didn't seem to be limping too bad, so it must have just re-aggravated like a hamstring injury or something. But man, oh man, True. Thank you for doing what you do over on Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central. And those of you who have joined us on SOP Soccer, thanks for being with us today. We're live on both Toronto Sports Insider and Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central. Man, we've got some promos coming up. This Festival of Football Showdown. Borja Iglesias, here he is. We finished the SBC and we are rocking. He plays for Celta Vigo, La Liga. Look at those stats. And he is well on his way to earning an upgrade to 95 or 96 and a fourth PlayStation Plus, as True would call it. But there's Iglesias. We had the Rabiot video as well. Here is the Rabiot showdown card. So I got both of them done on the account just so we could talk about it today, right here, live on halftime. Talk some EAFC 26, man. This game, it is heating up right now. The World Cup coming to an end, and man, oh man, the cards that are out there are just insane cards. There's Sarah. You got scooch down a little bit, Sarah. All right, Sarah's in the house. You are too tall for this. We have to stand it up. We have to put the thing up there. All right, Sarah, do you like EAFC 26?
What's that? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, you don't. Damn, you're supposed to lie.
Oh, yes.
Yes, she likes EAFC 26, just like I do, and so does Tom. But Tom is at Big Cat goalkeeping camp right now. Big shout out to Big Cat and Coach K, Coach Neil. Thank you guys for bringing Tom out there to camp today. We appreciate it big time. There's Ryan T in the house. He's joined up as a new member, but he's not a new member. He is a returning member. Ryan T from Toronto. How you doing, my brother? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Did you get any World Cups games in Toronto? Did you get to any, bro? Did you? Spain is winning 1-0. Here's PHLY. Says, what was the penalty for? The penalty was on Lucas Digne.
So basically, Lamine Yamal got kicked like right here.
Yep.
Inside the penalty box, so he got a penalty.
He did. There you go. Sarah's out. There you go. Ryan says, didn't renew, I guess. That's fine, Ryan. That's fine.
What's
that, True?
Clumsy. Digne, man. I can't believe he actually went for that.
I can't believe it either.
Yamal played into it a bit. I think he kind of did run into him when he realised Digne was swinging. But, I mean, Digne literally looked at him and he still followed through with it.
He did. Yep. Well, that's because he's too fast, man. It's just Lamine Yamal was there. He was in that position. Digne didn't do nothing about it. He should have pulled back is what he should have done instead of swinging through like he was going to just boot it. But, man, oh, man. Ryan says, no, too expensive for me, sadly. Would love to have gone. Man, me too, Ryan. Jay Jardim was at the Bosnia versus Canada game, the opening game of the tournament there at BMO. Absolutely awesome. He sent some pictures over. I'm disappointed myself because we didn't get to a game. I was really wanting to get my kids to a game this World Cup, but like you said, it's just too damn expensive, man. I just don't have that kind of money. It was funny. I was looking at tickets for the game tomorrow. England and Argentina, which again, reminder, everybody, if you're tuning in right now, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn that bell on, because we're going to be live tomorrow afternoon for the second semifinal, live from Atlanta, Georgia. England, the Three Lions, taking on the GOAT, Lionel Messi, and Argentina. Don't miss it. Hey, make sure you're here with True and I on TSI or SOP, and I'm going to need your guys' help to convince True to make sure he's here for the final should England win it. We got to put the pressure on him, everybody. We got to put the pressure on him. So it was funny. I can imagine what those tickets are going for, Ryan. It's funny. I looked because I have a computer down in Atlanta. You guys remember back in the 2025 National Championship game for football, the one we did, I think we had about 670,000 views on that live stream. I was live in Atlanta that game, and my buddy lives down there, and that PC's there. So I was like, oh, maybe we'll go down there and pick up the PC because I haven't been to Atlanta in a while. So I'm like, let's take a look at these tickets. Maybe Tom and I'll just go, or maybe we'll just do something fun here. The cheapest ticket I could find was $4,000 a seat. $8,000 for me and my son to go to a soccer game. Now, I don't know where these people are getting the money like that. I don't know what kind of credit cards they have. I have business credit cards, and I can't afford that shit. So I don't know how these people are doing it, but they're doing it. And I mean, that's like families like mine. I mean, everybody knows here on the channel, I have 4 kids. We're a family of 6, hence this little logo right over here that I'm pointing at. G6 Entertainment. We, the 6 of us, go to a World Cup game. We go to that semifinal, and after taxes and fees and all of that, it's $25,000.
That's just ridiculous. That's why the World Cup should not be in America unless they change the ticket prices and give it to America. It's just unfair on an American. It's unfair on a Canadian. It's unfair on every country that participates in the World Cup.
It is. It is. Absolutely. Absolutely. There you go. There's a Spain fan in the house. Oh, yeah. Spain doing what they need to do. Up 1-0 with that penalty goal. Oyarzabal from the spot gets the goal. And, man, there's Ryan says in the chat, it's coming home, True.
It is coming home.
It's coming home, baby. Let's go. I'm telling you, I can't wait. I can't wait to watch it come home and see you cheering and screaming and yelling live for the world to see, man. It'll be there forever. Oh, man. All right. We've got to get back here to the soccer. It's going to get rolling here in a minute. I've got to go make a coffee because I am still exhausted. I went to bed at probably around midnight, woke up at 3:30, and decided at 6 o'clock I was just going to start early at the office today because it was not happening. That sleeping thing's just not working. So go refresh your cocktails, everybody. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back for the second half. We'll put the map up and the link, so then maybe you guys can make that thing, that counter go up over there.
Yeah. I got off work, grab the bus. Got 45 minutes till they drop the puck. I make it home, log on my PC, open YouTube, TSI for me. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wilder. With Toronto Sports, she gets a little wilder. With Toronto Sports. The game is on. Our team is up 1. Chat is going strong. The party's begun. Beers going round. Fans singing songs. Quietly waiting for something to go wrong. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wilder. Gets a little wilder. With Toronto Sports, she gets a little wilder. With Toronto Sports Insider. The Leafs, the Jays, the Raptors too, the Argonauts, Toronto FC. Multiple streams on TSI. That's why I'm the TSI guy. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wild. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, what's inside her. Rise up! Rise up! Rise up! Hey, hey, hey! Rise up! Rise up! Rise up! Yeah. Check it came out flying, made the Canadians bend, but McDavid kept the engine hot, feeding plays in the end. Suzuki lit the lamp, Horvath hammered one home, and young Celebrini's touch made the whole rink roar like Rome.
But the game needed magic, tied and begging for fate. The Marner struck in overtime, just a minute 28. Byington shut the door, held the moment in his crease, and Canada skated forward with a heart and wild release.
Every shift built the fire, every save fed the spark. You could feel something rising in the red and white dark. The comeback and hate is rise up.
Skate through the doubt, we're never giving up. From the first hard loss to the last minute fight, Canada's coming, burning bright.
The comeback and hate is rise up.
Hear the anthem echo as we get bold. This is our moment, this is our goal.
The comeback and hate is rise up. Okay guys, let's win this for Sid. Canada fell behind early, down by 2 in the fight, but they kept their heart steady, skating hard, taking flight. Reinhardt sparked the fire, Theodore tied it true, and the red and white were rising like they always seem to do.
Then McKinnon took the moment with the clock bleeding dry. A power play dagger that lit up the sky. Byington stood tall, held the dream in his glove, and Canada skated onward to the goal they're dreaming of.
We've carried gold before, but nothing's ever guaranteed. It's sweat and grit and sacrifice that makes a champion lead. So raise your flags and voices, let the world hear our shout. This is Team Canada, and we're not tapping out. The comeback and hate is rise up.
2 games of heart and we're turning it up. From the 3-2 grind to the last shift shove. This team is playing the hockey we love.
The comeback and hate is rise up.
Let the Maple Leaf thunder when we erupt. Hold your sticks high, let the anthem erupt.
The comeback and hate is rise up. Okay guys, let's win this for Sid. Bye McJesus, he scored. Rise up. The comeback and hate is rise up. Rise up. The air is getting colder, crystals begin to form, rivers and lakes start to freeze up.
Woo! All right, we're back. Sorry about that, everybody. As I was making a coffee here and getting a nice little treat for this one. One of our beautiful homegrown cookies. 65 milligrams of happiness right here. That is nothing better than a cookie and a coffee, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We're back. Julia D in the house. Good to see you, Julia. Nope, the game's not over yet. Great to see you, Julia. France. It might be over for France if they don't wake up here in this second half. But right off the bat, Dale Upamecano is down on the ground. Fabian Ruiz whistled for the foul. As they show the replay of it. And yeah, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. He didn't even touch him. Dude, Upamecano's diving.
He literally was nowhere near him.
Nowhere near him. Unbelievable. These guys, they're so far out of their own heads. It's a mess. It's a mess. All right, here's Spain with possession. Rodri in the midfield at the halfway mark. Plays it back to Laporte. Laporte over to Kubarsi. Kubarsi now to Pedro Porro. Porro sends it up the right side for Yamal. Yamal holds onto it, makes a move around one, sends it into the middle, looks for the foul, no call. He's down on the ground, screaming and yelling like somebody stepped on his foot. Now a pass from France. Olise tries to break Barcola in, but it's broken up there by Kubarsi. Kubarsi gets it over to Fabian Ruiz. He walks through that midfield, now sends it out wide to the left. Baena sends it back into the middle, switches over to the right now for Danny Olmo. There's a foul in the midfield as Oyarzabal is down holding his neck. And can we please get over the acting, gentlemen? Can we just play some football? Welcome into the chat there. Go France wins, says Massoum Hayar Mayar. However, whatever that handle is, y'all said France win. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, yeah, Thursday, Ryan T. TFC's back against Montreal on Thursday. God, is there any chance of this season for Toronto FC? I don't think so. I don't think I don't even see them making the playoffs with how poor they've been so far this year. But, yeah. Break time music recommendation test. The Rumjacks from Australia. Oh, might have to try it out, but will I get copywritten? That's the question. That is the $1 million question. This music, of course, comes to you from none other than one of our own insiders, Mr. Steve A., who was here in the chat earlier and might be here still. If you are Steve A., you're a rock star, buddy. Spain holding on to the ball. Ruiz plays it back now to Simon, the goalie. Unai Simon looks out ahead at his options, plays it up for Danny Olmo. It scoots over his head, and Lucas Digne plays it back. Spain, though, pull it back in the midfield, and Rodri gets possession. Plays it back now to Laporte. Laporte ahead for Ruiz. Ruiz now out to Cucurella on the left side. He's got space. He's going to take Koundé one-on-one. Now dips it out to the left side for Baena. He'll go one-on-one with Koundé. Gets to the top corner of the box, cuts to the inside, sends it into the middle. Oyarzabal comes out to get it, holds up, takes a shot from the top of the box, and it goes over and wide of the goal. And he's pointing at the France player like, that should be a corner, that should be a corner. And then he smiles because he knows he's lying through his teeth. That's one thing I don't understand about soccer players. How do these guys lie so much? How do they, fake these injuries so much? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Well, True, it's not looking good for the bet, sir. It's not looking good for the bet. There has been one shot on goal through 52 minutes.
It's definitely rough. I mean, I think everyone expected France to have shot after shot after shot. I mean, I only think they've hit the target once. Maybe I'm wrong, but they've done nothing. And to be honest, Spain, in terms of in front of goal, they've not really done much. They obviously had the penalty. Not had many shots on target either, but they've had control over the game. That's the difference.
Yep.
France just look like they're losing their heads.
Yep, agreed. Here comes Lamine Yamal running down the right side and taken away by France. Now played back to Magnan. He has to keep it in. Dives to keep it in. A nice play there by Mike Magnan, the goalkeeper. Here's Cucurella. Cucurella loses the ball. It'll be a French throw.
I mean, even the sloppy pass back to Mainan, you won't really see that usually from France.
Yeah. All right, Ryan's going for Spain. Doesn't want to see France in another final. I get that. France is the favorite, I think. They're probably the favorite to win the tournament, but as of right now, that's not the case. Right now, it's Spain.
Guess it'll be a Spain-England final then, I mean.
Spain-England, wouldn't that be something? Here's Mbappe with the ball. Gets tripped up at the top of the box, plays it back to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni plays it out to the right side for Dembele. He sends the ball ahead for Koundé making the run, and it's too far ahead of him. These French passes just have not looked good today. They have not been connecting. They've just been a little bit too slow, a little bit late. Something I've never seen from France before. It looks like we've got a sub in the midfield. I think it's Kone in for France. Or is that Thuram?
It says Kone. Kone
It's
for
Kone, okay.
for Rabiot. Rabiot came off. Kone on. I think that's because Rabiot was kind of diving into so many challenges. I think if he stayed on the pitch, it was going to be inevitable that it was going to get red at some point.
Agreed. There's a nice play by Spain. Baena tackles the ball off of Koundé. He goes down looking for the foul, none given. France gets the ball back and makes a run. Is Barcola down the left. Well played by Pedro Porro. And Unai Simon comes out to get the ball and claim it. Good defense there from Pedro Porro to give time for his keeper to come out and get that ball. Here's a long ball ahead for Spain. Baena pulls it down. He's fouled right at the halfway line. And it looks like Desiree Doué going to be coming into the game for France. It's about time.
I mean, Doué's unbelievable, but I don't know if that's going to solve the problems. I mean, he could create a moment of brilliance, of course, but Mbappe hasn't done it. Elite hasn't done it. And obviously, Barcola hasn't done it so far. I mean, Doué could do it. I'm not saying he can't, but I think where France is struggling is with the midfield. I mean, the bodies that Spain have and how many players they get back, and the press as well. France just haven't found a way to play through it. One bit.
No, they haven't. And here comes another chance for Spain. Yamal plays it back to Dani Olmo. Now gets it back and goes to Rodri. Rodri switches over to the left. Here's Baena. He's got the overlapping run of Cucurella, but Baena switches it, looking for the run of Yamal, but the cross was a little too far and goes out of play for a goal kick. And we will see that substitution. Now Desiree Doué into the game for France. He will be replacing Bradley Barcola over on the left. And speaking of Desiree Doué, while we were playing EAFC last night out on the back pool deck, our Tom's friend Sway was telling me to buy that card, so I bought that 97 Doué card for $940,000. He's chilling around $1.5 million right now, $1.05 million right now. So we're gonna at least make some profit on him, and we got him if we want to use him for a little bit. So here's Olise. Olise running down the right side, ball taken away by Spain. And here is just that Spain reset down at the back. They just pass so well between the center backs, Cabarsi, and then, of course, they get the drop back from Rodri. Kind of slots in as like that third center back. And, man, does that ever help with his vision and passing. Here's the ball back to Rodri. He lets it go now to Porro. Porro plays it across for the switch, and now here's Laporte. Laporte sends it ahead for Dani Olmo, and he's got tons of green space ahead of him. He's got a run of Oyarzabal through the middle. Goes out left for Baena. Baena has to stop to receive the pass. Gets to the top of the box, takes the shot, blocked by Koundé. Rebound falls out to Rodri. Rodri's cross headed away by Digne. Digne gets it out, but not all the way out, and Spain's got it back. Here's Pedro Porro. Porro walks in, sends it into the middle, almost touched up. Here's a chance for Spain, and it's two. Pedro Porro walks past the defense, and Spain has the lead now 2-0 over France. My goodness, True. What the hell is happening?
I'm lost for words. I think that's game over. I agree. Genuinely, I know there's time in the game, but I mean, France have done nothing in pretty much 60 minutes. They've created nothing with the best attack in the World Cup. I mean, it's probably the best attack you could probably pick, even if you've done a combined. And they've done nothing. They've done nothing at all. They can't handle the Spain press. They can't handle the Spanish defense. And they've stood up as well. I mean, everyone was saying, including myself, how will they fend against the likes of Mbappe, Elise, Barcola, Doué from the bench, and they've done really, really well. I mean, these guys have caused them zero problems, and we're talking about the best attackers in the world, and they're sat 2-0 down.
Yeah, that's insane. Absolutely insane. I mean, to have your goal scorer like that come in on that run, and I mean, you look at Lacroix, way out of position. Way out of position there. Upamecano is going for Olmo, misses it. Should have been a foul. Probably was. The ref was probably playing advantage. I don't know that. And Porro's in alone on goal. I mean, there's nobody there. Upamecano's 5-8 feet behind him. Koundé is running in towards the goal like he's going to clear it off the line, but then he starts jogging. I mean, Spain has completely dominated this match, and Kylian Mbappe is at a loss for words. He has no idea what the hell's going on. And I think the entire country of France is right there with them, because this has been a masterclass by Spain, at least for the part of shutting France down. I mean, like you said, they haven't been on fire. They haven't had a ton of shots on goal. That's now their second, and both of them happen to hit the back of the net. But
Yeah.
it's the fact that they have kept Kylian Mbappe, Bradley Barcola, Desiree Doué for 2 minutes now. Ousmane Dembele, the midfield, just Rabiot being completely off his game. Digne's penalty that he gave up was horrific. I mean, this is something that will go down probably in the same light as the Germany-Brazil semifinal back in 2014 when Germany beat Brazil 7-1. I mean, that game, it was like, what happened? But Brazil, that's not Brazil. That's not the team that we know. And that's the same thing. This is not the France that people know. But Spain is just doing amazing. And there's Andrew Parra in the house. What's up, Andrew? It might be 3. Here's Lamine Yamal. He's in, cuts, shoots, scores. Lamine Yamal bags it, but the offside flag comes up. It was almost 3. And ladies and gentlemen, this is about to get really, really ugly.
France need to wake up. They seriously need to go for it. They've got 30 minutes. They need a goal. They need a goal very soon. And defensively, they look shocking now. I know that was offside, but that's not a good sign at all.
No, that's not good at all. Not good at all.
Well, if they're still winning, so.
Well, it's not good for France.
Oh.
That's what we're saying.
Oh, I don't really care about France right now.
Oh, man. Yeah, slightly offside there, Lamine Yamal, but... Oh, man. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. Take it away, True.
I mean, I'm just baffled. Baffled. Absolutely baffled, and I am. I mean, they've been unbelievable. They've been absolutely unbelievable. They've controlled all of this game. They've not really broke a sweat. They've had nothing to worry about. I mean, I'm mainly impressed with the midfield more than anything. They've given no space to France whatsoever. It's unbelievable performance. Absolutely unbelievable. Proven ZA. Looking like it's Spain and England on Sunday. I think so as well. I think we'll actually beat Argentina. Of course, I'm an England fan. I think we'll get past Argentina. I don't think they've looked too great, besides Messi, of course.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think that game, and thanks for covering me there for a second while I was sneezing my guts out. Yeah, it's looking like it could be, and I like England tomorrow just because, based on the fact that Argentina has not looked solid so far in this tournament, and they haven't played anybody. I mean, their best win is probably against Switzerland in the last round.
Exactly. They've not really played anyone too great, and the mid teams, I'd say they're mid, like Switzerland and Egypt. They struggled against. They massively struggled against.
Right. Yep. Now you get going up against these good teams. Like I'll tell you right now, if it's Spain, Argentina, Spain wins that game hands down, no problem. Now England's been playing some good football. Bellingham and Kane have been stepping up, and the supporting cast has been there as well. So it could be a good match. I mean, a final's a final. It's going to be a hell of a match regardless. But Argentina, if they're going through and they get a crappy England tomorrow that just comes out and lays a goose egg on the pitch, Argentina is going to be a big trouble against Spain, because they haven't played anybody yet. Here's Spain with possession. Now pass ahead for Pedro Porro, and the ball is taken away by Digne. Digne gets it down to Mbappe, who makes a run into the box, takes the shot from a bad angle, saved by Simon, and out for a corner. Was that one a shot on goal, or was it going wide? That's tight, man. I think that's a shot on goal. Give France the shot on goal. We need some shots on goal here. Dembele
I
off
mean,
the corner. Plays it to Digne. Cross is cleared out for another corner.
I really do think France need a goal by the 75th minute. They need their first goal in the next 10 minutes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They need something to kickstart them because right now they're just deer in the headlights. Like I said in like the 15th minute with Deschamps, they had the camera on him and you could just tell he was like, "Oh God, this is not good." Like these coaches know, these guys know. As they show the FIFA crew, the FIFA mafia there with Gianni Infantino in the middle.
Secret Argentina fans look.
Yeah. Oh man, waiting for that one. Waiting. Oh God, I can't wait to see what calls they pull tomorrow.
I mean, they'll probably handball it, pick it up, run to the England goal, and just boot it in the net, and the referee will be like, "That's allowed."
Good goal.
allowed.
Good goal. No foul. Here's France with possession at the back. Mignon, the keeper, plays it ahead to Tchouaméni, who's trying to do his best Rodri impression with dropping in between the center backs. But here it is, a giveaway. And luckily, Lacroix gets back with Kone, the midfielder, to shield that one to a little bit of safety to Mignon, who plays it now out wide to Digne. Digne, a little bit of space on the left, sends it into the middle where there's three white shirts, and Doué has to play it back to Tchouaméni. Aurélien Tchouaméni plays it out wide right to Koundé. Koundé, furthermore, to Dembele. Dembele cuts to the top corner of the box. Now stops, sends the ball into the middle for Mbappe. He lays it back for Kone. Kone has Digne making the run on the left. He stops, and then they pass it to him. And he runs on, and now he's screaming and yelling like, "Why'd you guys pass it to me?" Cool, because you started to make a run, and then you pulled up Digne. Digne, his rating's got to be like a 4.5 today. This man is having a hash of a game.
Absolutely awful game. He's probably been the worst player on the pitch, and I'm not even joking. I mean, that penalty kick-started all of it.
A chance for Mbappe, sorry to cut you off, but a shot from the top of the box deflected off the leg of the Spanish defender Cucurella, and it goes about 1.5 feet wide of the goal. So France creeping up. Here's Digne. Gets the corner. Plays it back to Olise. Olise fakes the cross. Porro tries the block. Now the pass to Doué. He cuts in. Now cuts back. Takes the shot. Blocked. Goes right back to him. Doué walks into the box. Back heel to Olise. Olise sends in Digne. Cuts back. Post ball. And easy claim for Unai Simon. And he will boot it up the pitch for a long run of Lamine Yamal. And Mike Maignan has to come out damn near to the halfway mark to head it up to Olise, or else they would have been caught by Unai Simon and the Spanish offense. Here comes France once again. Here's a pass out right to Mbappe, and the flag comes up for offside extremely late. Mbappe shrugging his shoulders at the linesman like, what? Lamine Yamal's looking like...
I think the offsides have been ridiculous. That they are so late today.
They are. They've been really bad today. But you know where the crew is from?
Oh,
CONCACAF, baby. Just like I told you, man. CONCACAF's nasty.
I mean, we sent them packing. We sent them home.
Yeah, you did. You sent them home at home.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you got to experience CONCACAF soccer because it is a totally different beast. Yeah. All right, so there's a Spanish player down on the pitch. The Spanish player, Laporte, has the ball, and he's just standing there with his arms up in the air like, are you going to blow the whistle? No. And then the player gets up, and then Koundé just ramrods him in the back, sends him down again, and now Baina's rolling around holding his ankle. I don't know why he's holding his ankle. His ankle didn't get hurt. Maybe his back when he got a check into the... I don't know. Man, there's Lisa Aiello in the house. Let's go, Lisa. How you doing, Lisa? So good to see you. Cheers with my coffee and my cookie. So great to have you hanging out with us. How many likes are we at, Lisa? Well, we at 173. We got 775 in the chat with us right now. We're so glad you're here hanging out with us. Let's go. What's the chance of France winning? I'd give them about a 5% chance. And that would take about a friggin' miracle, man. A miracle.
I think the only chance for France to get back
Right
into
here.
this game is through a Mbappe masterclass like he
Yep.
pulled off at the World Cup final last time and nearly won it.
Yep. He's got to pull something crazy out of his hat, and we have now reached the next hydration break. So there, got to give a big shout out to MT Belly. Big shout out for the gift earlier in the stream. Those jewels. Thank you for the, it was like Unk something or something like that. I don't know. But MT Belly, thank you so much for the support. Now let's take a quick second and take a little break. We'll be right back. What's up, insiders and sons of a pitch Soccer Central viewers? Thanks for hanging out with us this afternoon for the semifinals of the World Cup. Yes, that's right. We have France and Spain this afternoon. England and Argentina tomorrow. There's only 2 games left after these semifinals, one being the third place game. And then, of course, the World Cup final. We're so glad you're here. Please take a second. Now is the time. Hydration breaks, halftime, pre-game, post-game. Hit that like button. Share this link out. Exit out of the chat. Help us get more soccer fans here in the chat to cheer on either France or Spain or just talk some sports and some soccer, football, whatever you want to call it. Let's go. Should be an amazing game today. And we're so glad you're here and making a difference by hitting that like button and sharing this link out. Now, we got to get back to the soccer. Let us know your predictions in the chat. Who do you think is going to win? How do you think the game is going? Get that chat popping and keep it classy. We'll see you back in there. Good luck to your team. I can't wait for England and Argentina tomorrow. Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Thanks for hanging out with us this afternoon or this evening or this morning, wherever it is all over the world that you're watching from. Right now, let us know in the chat. As well, click that link, our live viewers tab on our website. We'll get that map up during halftime, during the end of the game, and we'll show everybody where everybody's watching from. So make sure to click that link, show everyone where you're watching from, and see where everybody's watching from. And let's get back to the soccer. Do we have any viewers from France? Do we have any viewers from Spain? Let us know. Hopefully that map's going to go crazy. We'll see you back in the chat. Good luck to your team. There we go. There we go. Now we're in business. Thanks for clicking that link to see where everybody's watching from, and welcome in to Iraq. We just had a click come in from Iraq. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon all over the world. We appreciate you letting us know in the chat as well. There's Ryan T in Burlington. Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go. France has a 2% chance right now, and that's sad. It's very sad. That crying face emoji, 100%. Here is France with the ball. There are a couple substitutions to talk about. We've got some attacking-minded footballers coming onto the pitch for France. Digne is replaced by Theo Hernandez, and then the other one was it who came off? Was it Elise?
Elise came off for Cherki, yeah.
Yeah, for Ryan Cherki. So he's in. So hopefully a little bit more creativity from France here, and maybe they can get a goal and like let's make something happen here. Like let's get crazy. Let's start the party or something. Like I don't know. I'm trying anything here. Anything.
I mean, France have. Well, I mean, since the hydration break, I know it's not been long. They seem to be playing a lot more aggressive, a higher line, and pressing a lot more, which they need to do because they need to get this ball off Spain.
Yes, they do. And Ferran Torres into the game for Spain. Nothing like having a 2-0 lead and then bringing in Torres into the game. And he is offside on that initial chance as the through ball made its way to him, but he had trouble collecting it. There it is. Provenza says, I'm in Peterborough, listening attentively. France, Spain. Let's go, Provenza. So glad you're here hanging out with us from Peterborough. I love it. I will confess to my crush if France win. Crush ain't gonna know nothing. Sorry, cool kid. Oh, man. There's Ryan T in the house with the super chat. Let's go. Let's make this interesting. Thank you, Ryan T, for the support. Everybody in the chat, give a big round of applause for Ryan and say thank you, because that is awesome. Thank you, sir, for the support. Let's go. France trying to make a run here, and the ball goes out of play. It's going to be a goal kick, and man, the French fans, the French players, everybody is just beside themselves, not understanding how this is occurring right now. This is wild. And a big shout out to everybody that clicked on our map link there, checking out where everybody's watching from. Good stuff. We appreciate you all for helping us continue to grow this awesome community. And a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, we will be live tomorrow for the second semifinal. England and Argentina. Bellingham, Kane against Messi and the referees. Who will move on to meet Spain in the World Cup final? Because yes, I'm going to call it right now, and then maybe that's going to bite me in the ass. But Lamine Yamal just fouled Kylian Mbappe, and there's a free kick coming up here for France. Didier Deschamps is infuriated on the sideline, wondering why a card was not given. And my goodness, Lamine Yamal might miss the World Cup final, because that was a scissor. He missed him. He's lucky. But that replay from behind, that looked like a scissor action, which could have seen him sent off.
I mean, I expect this now. I expect Spain to be putting a lot of nasty tackles in to slow this game down. They know France are playing a high line now. They know they're going to be trying to get a goal back first and obviously get an equaliser. And this one slow this game down, especially when you got Cherki on the pitch, Dembele, Doué, Mbappe.
You would think they'd get some type of offense going. My God.
But France just seem to be still doing nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got nothing going on. We've got a couple more subs coming in here. Mikel Marino coming in for Danny Olmo.
And Pedri on as well.
And Pedri. Okay.
I mean, Pedri's unbelievable on the ball. So good luck to France. I think it's over.
Yeah,
this
game's done, man.
Never been more over.
It was done in the 15th minute. When that penalty went in, it was done. You kind of had that feeling. I figured my bet was shot at that point, because if France has just been, they're not France today. They're not. They look, and you know, I was afraid of things like this happening in this World Cup, just based off the fact that they've expanded it to 48 teams. Because now, I mean, look, like we talked about with Argentina, look at their schedule that they played so far in the World Cup to make the semifinals. Dude, they played Jordan. Like, they played Jordan. Dude, I don't even know where Jordan is.
Neither do I.
I can't pinpoint it on the map. And I got a map on my website where we've had people click from all over the world. And Argentina beat Jordan. Okay, great. Like, who'd they play in the round of 32? Well. You know, like, there's crazy.
I think they would have went out against Switzerland if it wasn't for that red card.
Yeah, they possibly could have. That was a complete game changer with that red card. As Spain is just kicking the ball around. Sorry for no play-by-play right now, everybody. It's just, there's nothing to talk about. It's Spain doing what they've been doing all day. Just
quite pointless. Just passing it around and
just passing it around, killing time.
Chase.
Yep. There's Upamecano trying to get something going, and gets the ball towards Kone, who's fouled by Rodri. So a free kick here coming up for France. Tuchemani takes it quickly, drops it off, and Theo plays it back. Here's Koundé. Koundé back to Lacroix. Lacroix now switching over to Upamecano. Upamecano finds Doué. Doué looks for the run of Theo. He's got him. Sends the cross in, and Unai Simon comes out to claim it, who he has played very well, given the lack of attack from France today. Unai Simon has done a lot of the little things correct. His positioning's been good. His distribution's been good. His control has been good. His communication has been good. The little things that you look for from a goalkeeper when they don't have any shots to face.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, the main one that springs to mind is where Mbappe was pretty much through on goal and he rushed out. I mean, timed that perfectly.
Yep. Yeah, and here is France trying to get the ball out of their own half. And it's going to be a foul. No, it's not. Spain is standing over the ball where I thought the ref blew the whistle. That's how dead these players are out on the pitch. I mean, they're just not moving. Like, I thought that there was a free kick. We were waiting for them to move the ball around. They're showing some French fans just shaking their head. They're in disbelief. This is not the team that they've watched. You want to talk about having an off day. Man. Have a day off, Team France. Have a day off. Here's the throw in from Spain. Ferran Torres gets to it, and then it is played out for a throw in. Deschamps barking out instructions at his team. Even he can tell it's falling on deaf ears. Uh-oh, here comes Doué, and the keeper is out. You have got to be kidding me. True, did you just see that?
That's just, excuse my language, that is fucking awful, man.
Oh my God. Simone heads it out. It's an open goal for France. And Doué takes an hour and a half to get the shot off.
Passed. He could have passed and he would have had even more of an open goal.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, this is just absolute. I am at a loss for words. Here is Tchouaméni, plays it out to Koundé. Koundé's cross is cleared by Spain, albeit a little bit dangerous, as it got through one defender and cleared by the second. Here's Theo Hernandez, plays it to Doué. Back to Hernandez. He goes to kick it, and it is a collision between Simon and Theo Hernandez. Simon is holding his face. Theo Hernandez says no, he did not kick him in the face. I can't wait to see the replay on this.
I think that's a 50-50 either way. I've not seen a replay, but
yeah, here's the replay. Theo booted it, and the ball got Simone in the face. And is, of course, sliding into him. Got a little bit of a kick there, but Simone talking to the ref. Not sure what for. Theo goes over and gives him a pat on the shoulder. Make sure he's all right. And here we go. Back underway with a corner kick coming up, I believe. I don't think they're going to give it anything, as Nico Williams looked to be coming in to the game for Spain. Yep, there's the first sub coming through for Spain. 83rd, going on the 84th minute, the goal scorer, Pedro Porro, left back, coming off, as well as the left winger, Alex Baena. So a big switch over on the left side. And Marcos Llorente and Nico Williams into the game for Spain. All right, I'm just going to go out here and say it. I think that whoever wins tomorrow afternoon is going to have a very, very hard time with this Spain team.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
you
can't let Spain get an early goal.
You can't.
You can't.
You can't. I mean, look at what they're bringing off the bench, bro. Marco Llorente, are you serious? Llorente comes in the 83rd minute, and they're bringing in, like, what is this? Just crazy. Nico Williams, are you serious? He's one of the best wingers in the game, and you're bringing him on in the 83rd?
Yeah, he's had injury issues. He's unbelievable. Nico Williams is.
Yep,
It's just
he really is.
unfortunate. I think he got injured right before the World Cup started.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Here's Kone for France. Passing the ball in the midfield, gets deflected by Spain and goes back to Lacroix. Lacroix plays it out to Theo.
I think the urgency from France is kind of gone as well. I think they know it's over.
They know it's over. They know they don't have it today because they're not doing anything. They're not pushing. I haven't seen anything creative out of Mbappe or Dembele making runs without the ball in a while. I mean, even that one, Doué passes to Dembele, and Dembele's late to react to it. He still gets there, but just not the not what we're used to seeing.
I mean, keeping a clean sheet against this France team is unbelievable.
Pretty impressive. That is very, very impressive. So we've hit the 86th minute. They keep showing the French fans in the looks of disbelief on their face. Here is the free kick is played out by Spain all the way back. Maignan out of his goal to get it. He plays it ahead to his center back. Lacroix gets it over to Hernandez, and now Hernandez sends it into the middle. A long pass does not reach its target, and Cherki, with his first touch of the game so far, Unai Simon. Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on. All right, well, Mbappe is frustrated. Simon picks up the ball late. Mbappe runs into him, and Simon acts like he just got run over by a Mack truck. Oh, God. Oh, my God. You gotta watch the replay of that guy falling true.
The head's gone. The head's gone.
So gone. I mean, this is an interesting moment in the career of Kylian Mbappe. Because a performance like this, I mean, he's been invisible today. He had maybe one or two good touches.
Whole France attack has been missing.
Yep. Absolutely.
I mean, Elise's done nothing. Mbappe's done nothing. Doué and Barcola, they've done nothing. Cherki, he's even on the pitch. I mean, I swear I've seen him come on the pitch. We've not seen him since.
Nope. Well, finish up the coffee and get ready for the next one, man. Get ready for the game tomorrow. It's going to be a good one. Going to be a good one. Andrew Parr, I love it, man. I totally. It does. Any sport expansion lowers the competition. It does. Yep. 100%. Watching it, France has no answer. None. Here's Dembele, though, trying to find an answer. Gets the ball over to Doué at the top of the box. He cuts back. He is fouled right on the edge of the box and by Lamine Yamal, and Doué shaking his hand, grimacing. I have never seen so much acting in all of my life as I have today. This has been quite an acting job by both teams. More so France.
I did say, though, Spain will put in a few fouls.
Oh, yeah.
From the 75th to see this game out. And, I mean, France have done nothing.
Nothing, but here's a chance. Mbappe standing over it. Same with Cherki. Cherki walks off. Ref blows the whistle. Mbappe shoots. It goes over the bar. And it's not even close. Mbappe walks away in frustration. The French fans can't believe it. Man, what are we witnessing? And you know, I want to say, like, man, this was unbelievable. A great performance by Spain. It was unbelievable. They played so well. They really haven't. I mean, they haven't created a ton of chances. Maignan has been beaten one time, not from the spot. And I mean, it's just not a... And here might be another penalty as the French defender, Theo Hernandez, knocks down the Spanish player, and Yamal, and the ref waves it off.
I'm really
says no.
surprised, but was just waved off. I mean, to me, it looked like he had pushed him.
Theo put his whole body into him, knocked him right off the path of the ball. That's a penalty all day long.
I mean, he's used his arm to drag him down.
He did. He extended with the
that's a
arm
clear
too.
Penalty.
Yeah, it's should be. It's not going to be because it doesn't have to be. And I think VAR knows that. Here comes Kone bursting through the midfield, gets down to the box, now cuts back into the middle. The most amount of speed and tenacity that I've seen out of a French player today was that run by Kone, and then they play it right back to their center backs. Like, what are you doing? Here's the pass ahead. Theo puts it off into the path of Cherokee. He gets it down. Here's a shot blocked out of play by Cucurella, who's fired up with a big defensive clearance, and it's a corner taken quickly by France. They got to move real quick. Walking into the box is Doué. Here's the ball in from Dembele, headed clear by Spain, and France gets it back at the top of the box. Mbappe stands over it, goes against Cucurella, puts the cross in, and it's headed up by Spain. Kone brings it down, plays it back now, and Theo works it into Cherokee. Cherokee cuts in, sends it back out wide for Kone. Kone's cross into the middle. It drops at the top of the 6, and nobody touches it. It rolls out of play harmlessly for a goal kick, and we have 7 minutes of stoppage time to come. Can France manage to get a shot on goal before this game ends? That's the biggest question we have left, True.
I think this is just a masterclass from Spain. They've not been amazing at creating chances, but they've took the chances. Defensively and in the midfield battle, absolutely unreal. I mean, France, they've done nothing. It's crazy to say they've done nothing with the attack they have.
And leave it to Shroom Merchant. Shroom, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing good, man. Glad to see you. France is dog poop today. Facts, my friends. Facts. Shroom always dropping the facts, unless he's talking about the Red Wings being better than the Maple Leafs or something. And then it's sometimes Shroom, can't use your own product, sir. If you're a merchant, you can't take your product. Oh, man. All right, Spain. As you can tell, Shroom, I'm a little loopy over here today myself. This game has been quite boring. And France is, they did get a shot on goal. Okay, France got 1 shot on goal. So 9 shots total for Spain attempted, 7 shots attempted for France. 2 of those on goal for Spain. Both of those hit the back of the net. France's 1 shot was Kylian Mbappe's shot. It looked to possibly be going wide had Unai Simon not played the ball. So even that shot on goal is questionable. And I might review this if I'm FIFA just to give them the big old goose egg, because this has been a very, very poor attempt by France. But looking ahead, Spain has to kind of, from right now at least, because we haven't seen the other semifinal, has to be the favorite going into the final from what we're seeing. Would you agree with that?
For sure. I mean, Spain have been unbelievable. I don't know. I think we'll beat Argentina. But obviously, let's get past that first. But if you look at it, England or Argentina versus Spain, I think the way to beat Spain, you have to get the first goal. But how do you get past this midfield and defence? I mean, if France can't score and they have Mbappe, Doué, Elise, Cherki, Barcola, do you have the best attack in this tournament? Yep. They've done nothing. I mean, it's going to be a big, big task.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a real big task. But the only bright side that I'll give here to that point is France have been so awful today that, yes, part of that is due to Spain playing the game that they've been playing. Okay, that I'm not taking that away from Spain. What I am taking away from Spain is the fact that France has looked, like Shroom said, dog poop today. They have been late to the ball. There's a shot from Nico Williams, goes wide of the goal. It'll be a goal kick. It's just been ugly. They've been slow. They've been behind everything. And Spain have not had any chances on goal. outside of the goals. And that one was a penalty that came out of thin air because Digne was an idiot.
I think that massively changed the game
It
completely.
did. It
that
completely
penalty.
changed the game. It allowed Spain to kind of dictate the tempo. Here's a chance now
Yeah.
for France. Shot right at Unai Simon by Dembele. And it's that right there. It's exactly that. 95th minute, Dembele, beautiful touch with his left, or his right, puts it onto his left, which is his dominant foot. Perfect shot, and it goes right at Unai Simon's gloves. That's not the France that you just talked about. You just, oh man, if they can have a clean sheet to France, who have Mbappe and Dembele. Yeah, but Dembele and Mbappe don't have games like this, probably ever, if not once in a blue moon. So that's where I think the bright side for the English fans and the Argentinian fans who are still holding out hope to be in the final against Spain is that this team did not look very dominant today in this process. Really, it's more so a case, in my opinion, of France being bad than Spain being that good. But here is the ball in the midfield for Spain. Cucurella brings it down, plays it out wide to the right side, and Lamine Yamal will just jog along the sideline and keep waiting for that 7 minutes to go. We got a minute and a half left in this one. And if you are watching today, big ups to you. Thank you for being here. What a day we've had here on TSI. We'll be live tomorrow for Argentina and England, live from Atlanta. It's going to be a lot of fun. Who will meet Spain in the final? Here is Doué. Long switch over to the right for Dembele. Right onto his boot. He makes a run at Cucurella, cuts inside to the corner of the box. He's in the box, now takes a right-footed shot. That's right at Unai Simon and saved. Rebound goes out to Koundé. Koundé to Kone. Kone plays it ahead now, and here's a chance for Mbappe. Takes a shot from outside the box, and it looks just like his free kick attempt from about 3 minutes ago. Skied over the bar. That is not the Kylian Mbappe that we know. Insane. Didn't even put it on target. They show the fans, and the fans are just, I mean, they cannot believe their eyes. They're like, I spent $4,000 for this ticket to see you do this? That would be really, really shitty. There it is. There's the love of my life, TSI Allison in the chat. I said France. I was way off. Yes, babe. Yes, you were. I was too. It's all right. We move on to the next one tomorrow. And there you go. Zidane will bring the French back to the glory days next Euros, says Shroom. Okay. I got distracted with an ad. I understand. Era Moon, Spain. Let's go, Era. Cheering for Spain the whole way. And we're so glad you're hanging out with us today. As always, thanks for being here. And that goes for everyone here. True, give us a little quick recap here and bring us home, buddy.
Well, of course, Spain qualified. I mean, France were the favourite. I think that's 3 games in a row, France versus Spain. I think Spain have won all 3, I'm pretty sure. Obviously, the one in the Nations League, I think. But 3 games in a row, and today was just dominant. I mean, Elise was invisible. Dembele did nothing. I think his only chance was towards the end of the game, 94th minute. Even if he did put that away, I think Spain obviously still advanced. I won't see France scoring another. Mbappe, every chance he just got blocked or was just skied over the bar. France were missing today. Spain didn't create many chances. I think the penalty changed the game.
Yeah.
And then they found a second goal, which just completely killed the game off. And they, of course, advanced to the final, playing either Argentina or England. Drop a comment down below on see what you guys think in the live chat. Who you think will be advancing, England or Argentina, Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane or Messi, his last World Cup. Who will advance? For me, I'm going with England, of course, as an England fan.
Of course, of course. I'm going for England as well, True, because I am rooting for you guys to bring it home. But Era is rooting for Spain, and thanks so much for your excellent commentary. Era, you are very welcome. Thank you for being here. And John K, we'll see you tomorrow, buddy, for England and Argentina live tomorrow. Make sure to go follow SOP True on TikTok. Make sure to hit that subscribe button here on Toronto Sports Insider or Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central, wherever you are watching from. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon, everybody. Well done, Spain. Big time win. We'll see you in the final. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Go Leafs, go. Cheers.
Come on, England.
Yeah. I got off work, grab the bus. Where the bus? Got 45 minutes till they drop the puck. I make it home, log on my PC, open YouTube, TSI for me. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wilder. With Toronto Sports, she gets a little wilder. With Toronto Sports. The game is on. Our team is up one. Chat is going strong. The party's begun. Beers going round. Fans singing songs. Quietly waiting for something to go wrong. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wilder. Gets a little wilder. With Toronto Sports, she gets a little wilder. Toronto Sports Insider. The Leafs, the Jays, the Raptors too, the Argonauts, Toronto FC. Multiple streams on TSI. That's why I'm the TSI guy. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She gets a little wild. Toronto Sports Insider got me cheering for the Leafs. When my lady wants attention, she doesn't give me grief. She just gets a little wild. The Toronto Sports Insider. Rise up! Rise up! Rise up! Hey, hey, hey. Rise up! Rise up! Rise up! Yeah. Check it came out flying, made the Canadians bend, but McDavid kept the engine hot, feeding plays in the end. Suzuki lit the lamp, Horvath hammered one home, and young Celebrini's touch made the whole rink roar like Rome. But the game needed magic, tied and begging for fate. The Mona struck in overtime, just a minute 28. Byington shut the door, held the moment in his crease, and Canada skated forward with a heart and wild release. Every ship built the fire, every save fed the spark. You could feel something rising in the red and white dark. The comeback and hate is rise up. Gate through the doubt, we're never giving up. From the first hard loss to the last minute fight, Canada's coming, burning bright. The comeback and hate is rise up. Hear the anthem echo as we get bold. This is our moment, this is our goal. The comeback and hate is rise up. Okay guys, let's win this for Sid. Canada fell behind early, down by 2 in the fight, but they kept their heart steady, skating hard, taking flight. Reinhardt sparked the fire, Theodore tied it true, and the red and white were rising like they always seem to do. Then McKinnon took the moment with the clock bleeding dry, a power play dagger that lit up the sky. Byington stood tall, held the dream in his glove, and Canada skated onward to the goal they're dreaming of. We've carried gold before, but nothing's ever guaranteed. It's sweat and grit and sacrifice that makes a champion lead. So raise your flags and voices, let the world hear our shout. This is Team Canada, and we're not tapping out. The comeback and hate is rise up. 2 games of heart and we're turning it up. From the 3-2 grind to the last shift shove, this team is playing the hockey we love. The comeback and hate is rise up. Let the Maple Leaf thunder when we erupt. Hold your sticks high, let the anthem erupt. The comeback and hate
Okay, guys, let's win this for Sid. Bye, McJesus, he scored! Rise up! The comeback it is! Rise up! Rise up! The air is getting colder, crystals begin to form, rivers and lakes start to freeze up, Canadian ice is born.